Those in the know say that a recession is good for the religious candle business, and nobody knows that better than the St. Killians Candle Company. They've spent the past 7 years coming up with a new design for a candle rack system.
We had to develop the glass. We had to develop the candelabra. We had to make sure what we were doing was correct. So we had to source the candelabras. We tried Italy, we tried India, we tried China. Then we found out that one of the best companies was here in Ireland. It was the same with the candles as well. We wanted to make sure that what we were putting out in the market worked 100%. So we had to develop the candle to make sure, with Duffy and Scott candle makers, we had to develop the candle to make sure that everything works. We worked with a designer for the candelabra. They were when we were getting everything made in Ireland, we got it professionally designed down below in Kilkenny Design. That's all we've used, any designers. Everything has been our own brains.
Waterford Cathedral has 7 of the units.
The unique part about this unit is the patented glass itself, and this is here where you can see the hole in the bottom of the glass, where the candle, when it's lit, it actually liquefies and drops through this glass down through a hole into a collecting unit here in the candelabra itself. The candle will then drop through into a water tray, and the wax is then collected and recycled by our own service teams in the St. Killians.
The two Michaels have now patented this new system.
This was patented by the St. Killian Candle Company, which was myself and Michael Murphy of Murphy Candles and Care. So the whole patenting of this has taken over 7 years to complete, and we have patents worldwide.
The St. Killians Candle Company say they're very anxious to source all parts of the unit in Ireland, but when it came to the glass, they had to go to China.
The glass, unfortunately, Helen, is the only piece that is not able to be machine made. The reason being it has a hole in both ends. So we are in the process of investigating having it machine made, but it's a very difficult process. Keltec Engineering, we approached several years ago about the project, and they were very enthusiastic.
Like most businesses, we went through a bad patch in 2008, 2009, and towards the middle of 2009, two Michaels, Michael Barrett, Michael Murphy, came with their idea on the candles, and we've worked with them over the last nearly 12 months now, and it's been a huge success. For us, it's put 5 jobs on the factory floor. An engineer has been working in the offices on the project from an engineering side, and we're hoping to grow the business from where we see it today onwards into 2011, 2012.
The Edmund Rice Centre liked the unit so much they recently took delivery of a second one.
My first reaction was how neat it looked, the shape of it, and I was very interested in the shape of the candle. And when you light the candle and when it finishes, the waste part goes straight down into a collecting tray.
St. Killians began selling their idea in Ireland, but then they decided to bring their product worldwide.
At the moment, we have over 350 candelabras out in the churches here in Ireland, and it's growing. Every day is growing. So then we decided we had to work in Europe because the European market.
Not content with Europe, St. Killians decided to head across the Atlantic to America.
North America is going to be a huge market. We've been over there last week. We have secured the contract to supply candles into St. Patrick's Cathedral. This is just one of many. It is the gateway to North America.
Duffy and Scott candle makers, who are based in Tullamore, make the smokeless conical-shaped candles.
When we start to take off in the other countries, we'll be exporting. We'll be exporting the candles because the candles are only made in here in Ireland. We looked at other countries to actually manufacture the candles. We decided to keep it Irish. Duffy and Scott candle makers will be manufacturing the candles for export and also for the Irish market, hence the creation of jobs, which is hugely important.
And the collapse of the Celtic Tiger has had a positive knock-on effect for St Killian's.
It has actually helped us. It has actually helped us because more people now are going to church. More people are going into churches to actually light candles, to say prayers in hope and aspirations. So this has actually helped us.
Two men well on their way to achieving global business success.